So come on in and I'll give you a tour around. Hi, I'm Kevin Dahlsjo, Executive Chef and owner of By Dahlsjo. This is my new restaurant, opened up in early June. We're a 26-seat chalkboard menu, featuring kind of local cuisine. At Two, all of our produce and herbs and stuff all come from the family farm. All of our root vegetables and stuff are more or less looked after by my folks. Herbs and all topsoil vegetables are grown in the family greenhouse. We've got a few greenhouses in Canistano, as well as one and a small little garden in Melfort where my older sister runs it. They just kind of bring it up 2 or 3 times a week, and we just that's what we base our menu on. So we decided to call the restaurant Two. Reason being, with the catering company and the restaurant, Two is just second business. Nobody can really say my last name, so just a little different twist on things. Just good ingredients, done simple, and just easy food, just done right. So what makes us unique here is our menu, with it being so small and different, is that in the city here, there's not really that type of menu around. With it being such a cozy little place with only 26 seats, it's very personable. The cooks are the servers are the cooks. So that way, you know, if a table has a question or an allergy or something, they can be answered right on the spot. And it's just different. We're open at night times. We do chef tasting menus, wine tasting menus. We do a lot of theme nights. Live music is coming in the very near future. And dessert nights and tapa nights. So we're look for something new all the time. Our meats here that we feature on our menu, we try to carry an elk product. We get our elk from a local farmer at Choiceland. Other meats come from our local meat market here, just a block away here. We do table sides. Evenings we will do the old school prime rib dinner table sides. On Wednesday we do a sandwich board, but it's not like your deli meats and stuff. Last week we did a leg of lamb with a slow roasted pork shoulder with 4 different kinds of homemade breads, 2 homemade mustards, 2 homemade different kinds of twists on horseradishes, 3 homemade soups with homemade crackers, sesame seed crackers. It's our own little twist, yeah. We serve it on old plank boards, very rustic and just a different twist on sandwiches. On Wednesdays, something different. A lot of business folks like the soup and sandwich kind of idea. Here at Two, we kind of like to do a little different twist on things. We do a whole roasted carved meats where we have a variety of homemade baking, and last week, for example, we did a slow roasted mint crusted leg of lamb with a slow roasted pork shoulder with a little apple chutney, along with a couple of homemade soups. So it's just a little different twist on soup and sandwich. Very rustic, and it seems to be going over quite well. We kind of do the cook's serve as well, so that if people ask questions about the dishes, they know what's going on. Homemade buckwheat Kaisers, and it's a little bison burger from the Meridian Bison Company. And we're serving it with a mushroom duxelle, kind of Marchand de Vin type chutney, and shredded aged cheddar. And we're serving it, our chips are rutabaga. And we're serving it with a carrot ginger ketchup. So a little different twist on burgers and fries. Rather right now is actually doing some of the prep. So when people come in now at lunch, he knows exactly what's in the soup and what's in the vinaigrette. So yesterday was different, and tonight will be different again. Yeah, well, our family used to have a restaurant, but in small town Canistano. It was a very mom pop shop. You know, you could get coffee for 50 cents and soup for $1. So when I finished high school, I went to the cooking program in Prince Albert here at Woodland and Saskcess. Graduating there from my first year apprenticeship, I went to the Hallwood Inn in Waskesiu. I was there for the last 8 years. I was apprenticing under Don's here. The owners wanted to keep a 20-30 item menu, so it was very hard to keep everything fresh and stuff. So that's kind of where, well, maybe it is time to move on and open up something small, where I stepped down to move to Prince Albert, closer to home, and opportunity came to open this little place up, and didn't want to turn it down. So what we do is, for catering and stuff, is we bring folks in, and before they book a wedding or whatnot, they go through the catering menu, pick out 2 or 3 things they want to try before they actually book it out for 100 folks or 200 folks. So, well, now we're a restaurant. So, with the restaurant being pretty much a family-owned business, myself being a sole proprietorship, but when we got started and whatnot, pulling in favors from parents and siblings and girlfriends, We avoided the whole bank fees, and everyone had a say in it. It was a very hands-on atmosphere while we were getting everything going. As for wage costs and to keep the business rolling, our chefs are the servers are the chefs, who are all local folks in the apprenticeship programs in the local schools. The caliber of food that I do and like presentations and stuff, it just kind of throws my folks for a loop. But with that being said, it's also nice that now when they do go out, they can kind of compare and taste the difference. So that's kind of cool. Like, we're starting to smile already, you know, and it's only gonna get busier. Like, I'd love to open up a little grocery store where it's very hands-on, kind of, you know, where you can actually have a shelf where you have your homemade jams, preserves, your garden vegetables, oils, vinegars, that type of thing. Not everything that we sell or whatever we do is all focused on the restaurant. I would love to be able to say that I'm out doing a franchise. I mean, I'm not at that point yet, but it would be kind of nice to get to that point where you're starting to knock on the door and taking business away from franchise rather than the other way around. But whether you'll ever get to that point, when people do come in, it's nice to have other people enjoy the same thing I do. I like people when they come in, they see the, you know, basic food, but the way we present it and stuff just kind of, it's fun.